found a new piece of fishing technology.
Dude, fish. Oh, there's fish right there. Got him. We're tight.
Got one. Oh, he's big. Bro, he's big. Oh my God, I can't even reel, bro.
Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the Fishing with Norm YouTube channel, guys. Today we are here with Dangling with Dev, my boy.
Gang? What up?
We have a cool piece of fishing technology, a fishing gadget. You guys have absolutely loved the last fishing gadget videos we've done. We've done like a hand reel thing.
That was hard. I don't want to go back to that.
Self-setting rod that when you get a bite, it sets the hook. We'll pop all our gadget videos up here. We found a new piece of fishing technology in our Academy mystery box from 2 videos ago. The winner for that is popping up right here. So congratulations, shoot me an email or a DM on Instagram. You won all the lures in the $1,000 mystery box. What came in that mystery box as well was the iBOBBER, which is basically the world's first technological electronic fishing bobber of all time. Rating on the side, so it's the iBOBBER. It's castable, Bluetooth, and a fish finder. So it has weather, so it tells you the weather.
I didn't know what the weather was if I got outside.
Yeah, I can say it's hot. Trip log. So I feel like that tracks your whole entire fishing day. If you have like a day like today where it's like 90 degrees outside, and we catch fish or the fish are doing something on the fish finder, if you find a similar day, you could like log your trips. And so it's like, oh, it's 90 degrees out. Let me go back to my bobber, go back in time and see.
What if it has like location too?
Oh, it does, literally right here. Guys, GPS tagging. So it tags like where you've caught fish or where maybe you've marked fish. A water bed, I don't know what that means. We're gonna have to figure that out. And sonar. What's really cool about the iBOBBER is us as primarily bank fishermen, and 90% of the fishing community doesn't have a boat or a kayak or a way to get out on these bodies of water that you would attach a fish finder to. This is like a fish finder for bank fishermen. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this thing. I'm really curious to see what is in the normal ponds we fish, because we always can guess, but we never know exactly like where the brush piles are that we can't see. And this is what's gonna help us hopefully catch a lot more fish as bank fishermen. So I'll let you do the honors of opening it. Yeah, Zaid, guys, by the way, has been the only one who's opened this box. Who's the camera guy, if you guys didn't know, which you already do. He charged it. You like have to charge this thing on a charger, but I didn't want to know anything about it until I got like first reaction on camera for you guys. So
is that the charger?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like a freaking octopus. Is this a bobber or a freaking pokeball?
I love that you said that. Because I didn't think it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need instructions. Somehow, guys, this bobber connects to your phone. I think it looks like a bobber. I don't think it's meant to be used as a real fishing bobber, like where you tie your lure off or like live bait. But we might have to try that in another video.
6,000 likes. We would use this as a bobber while we see the fish, so we can like actually see the fish, how they interact with like live bait or something.
That would be nuts. You could like, before the fish bit, you would know that it was chasing your live bait. Dude, this is longer than any book I've read in my whole entire life. I read like 1 book in 7th grade.
But it has pictures, so.
Okay. So this is the first fishing bobber that I've ever needed to download an app for on my iPhone. So we're gonna type in iBOBBER and see if this comes up. Tevin's looking through all the instructions right now. It's literally like 40 pages long. It reminds me of like if you're building a Lego set and you have all the different steps. It's like that, but set up this iBOBBER thing. And this is gonna be able to help us find fish out here, which just blows my mind how far fishing technology has come. Guys, I've created my account. I have signed up with my Facebook account to connect to a fishing bobber. Now we have the tutorial. Here's how to use the iBOBBER. Next, place bobber in some water. Frick.
All the way down there?
Well, where are we gonna go? We're gonna jump in the water over here. Dude, there's fish in this little river too. Hey, use code NORM for 10% off. We did not put that there. That's legitimately somebody's trench hog laying here on the side of this dam. Bloop. Connect iBOBBER fish finder. In settings, tap connect iBOBBER. It found the iBOBBER. We have now connected our iBOBBER in the river, but it's too shallow here, so we're gonna have to tie it on and try throwing it in the main lake. But we have connected this bobber to our phone. In the picture, it showed like a glass of water, like you're supposed to do this at your house, but we just didn't think ahead. So I'm gonna connect this thing to my frog rod with like 60-pound braid, because if we threw this off, that would be an expensive mistake. I actually don't know how much this goes for. We'll pop a price up now. We got it in the mystery box, but I think it had to be at least like, how much do you think it was? Like,
I think it's $90.
$90 or something, yeah. So it's like a $90 fishing gadget, but for fish finders get thousands of dollars. So if it works, it would be a good purchase. If it was 90 bucks and it worked, I would be happy. But you know, for $90, the amount of money you spend normally equals the quality you get, and I'm just worried that this iBOBBER is just not gonna show us anything. But
the more I think about this, I'm so excited to see like the structure that's placed along like this dam or along the tree line where we always fish versus like out in the middle.
Dude, it's such a huge advantage too, if this worked, to be able to map all of your ponds and know where everything is. like that would be such a huge advantage, not only for this one spot, but literally every spot we go to. If we were able to map every spot we went to, we would catch so many more fish. Like this would be maybe the best fishing purchase of our lives.
The ring on the top is the Bluetooth sensor. And then I guess somehow, some way, I really don't get how science works, but these two little metal dots on the bottom.
Sonar, somehow, it can tell us where the fish are and how deep it is and what structure's down there. So which one do we tie it to, Devin? There's two. Here, this is where you tie off your line that you cast. And then you could, if you wanted to, tie off something on the bottom here, whether that be like a live bluegill or a live something other. So we're gonna go ahead and tie this on. All right, guys, so we have the app open and I tied like 73 knots on this bobber so it doesn't fly off into oblivion. It weighs like half a pound, so we're gonna try it. I'm really curious to see how deep it is like out in the middle. The things that we have no clue. It could be 5 foot or it could be 15 foot. And we're gonna see if this works. And then Devin's got his rods and reels here as well. So we can even, if we see fish at like the 7 foot mark and it's 15 foot, we could like figure out what lures to tie on and we'll leave the bobber out there and throw our lures around it.
Exactly.
See if bait are schooling yet, if it's fall time or if it's summertime. This is gonna help us a lot. So let's go ahead and make a cast. This is a very expensive cast, guys. Please stay on there. All right, our bobber is now out in the middle. So right there where that bobber's at, you can see we have a scale on the left side. It goes 1 to 8 foot, but I'm sure if it was deeper, it would go further. That is 5 3/4 of a foot right where that bobber sits. And you can even see kind of on the bottom how it goes up and down. So it looks like there's nothing out there, but we do know that that is now 5 3/4 of a foot. I always wondered how deep it was out there. And I thought it was probably like 8 or 9 foot. But it was only 5 3/4, which kind of blew my mind. There's like structure over there. Let's go see if it marks the structure. It's working, it works. It tells us how deep the water is. And I know it's somewhere around correct because we fished out here before and kind of felt the bottom. We're gonna go see if it can mark like legitimate structure that we know is already over here just to make sure it works. And then we'll try going out like super deep to see if we can find structure we don't know exists. You know, fishing gadgets, a lot of them could be gimmicky. This could actually be like a useful fishing gadget. I really want to mark a fish. That's like my goal with this.
Throw it right, like literally right there in that little cut.
Right here?
Yeah.
Dude, fish, fish,
Bet,
fish,
bet,
fish,
bet, bet.
fish. Look, 3, 4, 5.
Why are there numbers on the fish? They're all right there. It's marking. It just marks like 5 different fish. They are 2.5 foot deep. I don't know what the numbers on the fish mean because there's a 5, a 4, and a 3. I doubt that. If it marks pounders, look, there's a 4 right there. Look at them swimming. Literally right there. I didn't know if it marked fish or if it only told depth. My goal was literally to be able to find fish with this thing, and I don't know if it's marking like bluegill. But I guarantee you the numbers like have a code that stands for like a 4 is like probably like a bluegill, a 5 is a bass. I don't know what the numbers mean. There's a 3 and a 5 right there. Right, one's hugging the bottom and one's at the 3 foot mark.
Let's see if it can see my lure.
This is nuts, dude. We threw the bobber there and it loaded and I saw fish swimming and I literally was geeking so hard. There was a whole school of them right there. Hey, we got to remember that. We walked up on this. Later today, let's cast right here. They were swimming like 2 3 foot, so that's potential topwater fish. The first fish we've marked right here with the fish finder, I don't know if we walked up and spooked them and the big bobber splash and maybe had a deal to do with that. But we just got to remember this ladder, this little corner right here, there was a school of like fish that said 3, 4, and 5. And I feel like the higher the number goes, the bigger the fish. The biggest fish we marked so far is a 5. I don't know if that means 5 pounds, 5 inches, 5 what. I'm just gonna keep mapping with the bobber first and fish later. The squad was rolling through and I was like, I've never been able to do this as a bank fisherman. Dude, this is such useful information. I always thought that it was going up and down out here and it looks to be just relatively like 6 foot the whole time. I'm seriously taking this bobber, probably to Lojo's place too. We'll let Lojo use it, map Lojo's pond. I think that would be a cool, fun video, maybe on his channel. And I'm taking this to all my favorite fishing spots so I can really get to know my spots. We saw some of the 2 3 foot range and then the other half we're on the bottom, so it can kind of tell you what the fish are doing. Are they like relating to the bottom or are they moving around? And then that can kind of help you figure out what lure you want to throw. So I'm gonna keep using the bobber, and then with the information I've gathered, we're gonna see if we can catch some fish today. But we're gonna go over to that side of the lake and see if it's any different. All right, guys, we're gonna climb up the ladder of the dam here. We're gonna move down a little bit. I think I see bait fish schooling, and I wanna see if this bobber is sensitive enough, or the sonar on it is sensitive enough to pick up bait fish, because Devin just got bit by whatever the 4 was, which means it's big enough to eat a worm. So I don't think it's like shad or shiners. It's gotta at least be like a bluegill, but probably like a bass or a catfish if it's gonna eat something that big. So we're gonna try throwing, I see like stuff coming up here and I can't tell if it's bubbles or if it's like
shad popping on top. So, I'm gonna make a cast out this way and see what's out there. See if we can pick up bait. Nothing. 6.5 foot of absolutely nothing out there. Didn't even mark vegetation or anything. It's just a sand 6 foot bottom. All right, guys, we've walked up to like the other side of the pond here. The dam is like all the way back that way. And I've always had good luck on this side, so I'm kind of curious to see how deep it gets out there. And I know at one time I like hit a brush pile, and I want to see if I can like pinpoint where that's at, but I feel like that would be super difficult. It might take me like an hour to find, but we're gonna try. So let's go ahead and see how deep it is. Just kind of aiming for a cast to hit in the middle. I feel like it could be deeper than 6 foot out here, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, the water's a couple foot down, so I can always use this knowledge when it comes up a couple feet to know that it's just like 2 or 3 feet deeper. So instead of it being 6 foot, it would be 8 foot there at that time. Oh, there's fish right there. A 3, a 4, grass drops off to 7 foot right there. Another 3, more grass. Another fish that's a 3. There's, and the fish is kind of high up. It's at the 2.5 foot. There's a steep drop off right there, which is maybe, you know what, we're gonna cast my worm in there. Guys, I think it's some good intel. There's a fish that's literally just chilling. There's 3 fish. There's more fish swimming to the bobber. I'm assuming the smaller the number, the smaller the fish. So I don't know if it's marking bluegill. I feel like bluegill will be hanging out there. I don't think there's anywhere. There's 4 bass right there, but maybe with that 7 foot drop off there is. So we're gonna cast my worm in there and see if we get bit. Dude, look at this. All right, so we got 3, 3, 3. My bobber is right over there. And you see how there's grass? It's 7 foot on the bank. Dude, I cast out the middle 6 foot. There's a big drop off over here. So if we throw that spinnerbait, swimming at 3 foot, I might even help myself in the grass, and maybe it's not catching fish right there.
With the spinnerbait. Yes.
Yeah, but it's good today with this overcast weather that we just somehow got. It looks like the fish are moving like in the 3 foot range. So if we even had like a 3 foot diving jerkbait, some good intel. It's almost like cheating.
Yeah, you guys, Norm just marked some fish literally right here. He's gonna throw like a slow moving on the bottom through the grass, and I'm gonna slow roll this zinger, the spinnerbait, like right on top of that grass in that 3 foot range to try to get one of these fish to get a reaction strike. So hopefully if we combine like both of these tactics, we can get a bite really quick.
We've kind of figured out what the fish are doing. We've marked some on the bottom, and then we've also marked some in like the 3 to 4 foot range. It seems like on this side of the pond, the other side of the pond, that's what they're doing. So I'm gonna be covering the bottom of the water column because we have that intel now with a Texas rigged worm right here. And Devin's gonna be doing middle, swimming his spinnerbait, his zinger actually, in about 3 foot of water, which seems to be where all these fish are kind of moving around. And now that we know all of this and we've pretty much mapped the whole lake this way, we're gonna put the bobber down for now. We're gonna fish and see with this information if it's gonna help us catch more fish. But I think we have a good understanding of what's going on now. Later, we'll pull the bobber back out because there's a secret spot back there that I think is like a super deep hole, and I need to see what it looks like on the graph. But we're gonna fish this pond right now, see if we can catch anything.
Oh, there's bugs everywhere down here, dude. I just got assaulted. Oh. Got him. We're tight. I'm stuck in a tree and I got a fish on, dude. Oh, it's a good one too. Oh, please stay on. Okay, we're good. I got it out of the tree. Yes, dude, please stay on, guys. He's fighting so hard. Stay on, buddy, stay on. It's a good one. It's a good one for a hot day like today. Come here, buddy, come here. Oh, he's fighting.
They do fight.
They fight so hard in here. Guys, I'm not playing with them because I want to land this fish, and I know there's a ton of trees down here. I don't want them to get hung up. They fight good, man.
Hey, dude, he's fat.
Here, I'll bring him to you. It's easier. Let's go,
dude.
Dude, a chunk.
He's probably like 3 pounder, dude.
Yeah.
He is healthy, little dude.
That looks like one of them northern fish, bro, that you catch on those northern strain lakes. He barely had any room in his stomach for my worm.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, we marked this area, knew that there was stuff down there, and look at that, a beautiful, fat, healthy largemouth. This almost feels like we're still in summertime, and normally in summer fish are skinny. This is like a straight up like end of fall winter fish right here. That stuff, that's a football, dude. Thanks to the iBOBBER for helping us figure out where these fish were at today. We caught ourselves freaking tank. Let's go.
Do a little dancey dance.
Ooh, you got it, girl. She doesn't know she's free to go. There you go.
Dude, let's freaking go, man.
got one. Oh, he's big. Bro, he's big. Bro, he's big.
Holy cow.
Oh my God, I can't even reel, bro.
Is he actually big?
Yeah, no, he's big. He's pulling, bro.
Oh, keep him on. He's only got one hook. Oh, okay. All right. So what you got to do, you got to bring him all the way down here. I've learned this step before. Oh, yes.
Stay down.
I can't, bro. Okay, I hope.
I am. My
You're
GoPro's.
recording me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. I was about to be so mad that we.
Oh my gosh, he's pulling, bro.
Yes, Devin, let's go. So you're gonna have to like somehow bring him up to me.
I almost just fell in the water too.
He's only got one hook, so. Holy cow. Dude, what a chunk, bro. Oh my god.
Let's go, dude.
Oh,
on
dude,
the
that
blooper?
that-
Oh my gosh, I love a topwater bite. That's all day 4.5. The whole time I've been casting since we got here, I've been staring at my lure, working it. I'm not joking. You were talking, and I was like, I'm gonna look away for 1 second. I literally take my eyes off the lure. I was like, oh, got one.
We got the Guggen green rod so we can give him a measurement length so we can see how long he is. Closed mouth here. I'm gonna do my little drag down my thumb.
there.
Guys, we don't want to put him down on the, so you're right at 21 inches.
Let's go,
21
dude.
inch
That's
bastard.
all day 4.5. Like, he's so healthy.
Congrats. On the revolver too. That is epic.
Hey, you were just talking trash. You're like, oh, no topwater out here. I was like, watch. So I threw right at those drains, literally brought it past it, stopped it. As soon as I looked away, blew up on it on the pause. Dude, that was freaking sick.
That's nuts, bro.
Let's get her back in the water. Get a little high dive trick shot.
Oh,
Do a dance, do a dance, do a dance.
Oh. Dude, I cannot believe that. I hope we got that blow up on camera, because from my point of view, that blow up looked like a 1 pounder.
No.
And then he jumped the second time. I was like, that's not a 1 pounder.
The fishing's bad, and then as soon as you get that first topwater bite, you're like, okay, I can stay out here all day.